These two guys are so important. Please follow them, and we're going to go ahead and start the video
I work in the background.
Let's make sure it's...
Can y'all hear that?
That's why this call is so important. What you're doing, Carla King, and all of you being on it, is that
Here, come this way, so that they're not in view of
the American people
the rest of the house.
the final determination on.
A little response in a deal.
Not going to get away with
Nope,
this.
you're good. It's your
I
life.
feel very strong on that.
Oh, it's all
Because
right.
we
Can you
will
guys
not
hear
let
it?
him do it.
Well, and thank you
Are they
very much,
confirming?
and Charlie, Mike, to both of you. May I ask a question? This is Peter Chicken. May I ask a question?
Hold on just a second. There was someone named Bill who wanted to ask a question, and then we will take you, sir.
That's why I said
All right. They didn't do it, so go ahead, please.
General McInerney, I want to tell you, first of all, I really applaud you. We're at a point now, though, where what you're suggesting is our only chance. You know, everything else didn't work. The courts didn't work. The legislatures of the states didn't work. Nothing has worked. And I really agree with you. The only chance we have is if Donald Trump now exercises his prerogatives, and which is going to take more nerve than we've seen anybody else have in this whole process. We see so many gutless wonders who just either getting paid off or they just don't have the nerve to stand up. Donald Trump, I know Donald Trump, and he's not that way at all. I've known him since we were 17 together. But what I want to ask you, sir, is this. I mean, I understand you've got this thought out and you have your understanding and beliefs, but what indications do you have, if any, that Donald Trump also has any of these at this point? He's already said that he's not going to declare martial law. He's indicated other things, such as something could be read two ways as to that it'll be a peaceful transition. How can we, 400 plus people that are watching now, know that we're not just an alternate thought process that's going on the sidelines, but that this is actually what's going on in the game?
No, it's a superb question. I'm going to have to tell you I don't know. I just look at what he said yesterday. We will not surrender. And he took an oath of office. If he does surrender with all this abundant amount of information, then in my opinion, he is committing treason himself to not defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Just like that's what I believe, as General Bowley said, a vice president is guilty of now. And those other people, those prominent people, even McConnell, is guilty, in my opinion, of treason for, I don't know the details, but I do believe the White House knows, and the involvement of these people with China, with the money. But in answer to your question, I can't give you an answer because I'm not on the inside. And we all would have liked this thing to break before, and I think it's got to break. We've only got 14 days, but that is the crux of the question. That's why Carla has got us all here trying to discuss it and give you the best knowledge that we have. We are not on the inside. We are privy to certain things, and there's no way that this operation, because it's so massive, could have been concealed. It's just too massive. And so I personally think he's got insiders that are leaking to him and singing, and I think that will be part of his exposure. But I don't know that, but I think they're going to run that.
Number 5.
Run these operations. It's how I would do it. The way I've come up with all this is, what would I do if I knew? Well, I'd put SIG in on them. I'd be looking at their emails, their phone conversations.
we will put it on YouTube.
FYI, yeah, guys. like he just said, we're going to put this on YouTube. This is going on YouTube. One way or another, the people will hear what the people need to hear. You guys are going to hear what's going on.
And for my regular followers that are in here, I know this is not my normal thing, but this is my very best friend, Valkyritu Valhalla. I made the videos of restoring her original account about it, and I showed the video of me sending emails to restore her account. Great account, creator. So, she hasn't violated any community guideline violations. Just and then some people on here, they create multiple fake accounts and spam report her. Her main account has been banned, and we were live on her alternate account, and it got banned for 7 days from live. That's why we're on mine. So yes, my normal followers that are in here, I know this is not the normal, but you all know me. I am a United States Marine. When there is injustice provided against the people, I will take the stand and give a platform for those who cannot defend themselves. Not saying that she can't defend herself, but TikTok has taken away her defense. That's why we're on my live. So thank you all my regular followers that are in this live right now. This is the most I've had in my live ever. Normally I get 5 at most. But thank you all for being in this live. This is an important message. It doesn't matter what your side you're on. Left, right, center, up, down, diagonal, circle, dot, square.
It's imperative to everyone. Everyone needs to hear this.
This was a meeting between retired generals, retired military service members, veterans, and the community that had been on both sides, left and right, Democrat and Republican, that they are tearing apart of what we're seeing on mainstream media and saying this is BS. This is both sides that you're hearing. Not one side, but both sides. This
is nothing but truth. Everything that you're going to hear on this video in the second part. So I request, share the live, share the live, share the live. Former Marine, share the live. Please. And we're going to continue.
That was going on. His problem was he didn't have an FBI that he could trust or a Department of Justice.
General, hold on just a second. Natasha, are you on? Yes, I am. I'm right here. All right, and tell everybody what you just heard. Oh, I just saw it posted on Parler that Trump said that Biden will take office.
Insurrection Act is in effect, yes.
Well,
I haven't watched the video, but that was the headline in Rumble. Don't we think this is a good thing, though? Because that way he can get pardoned. They're going to go after him, or everybody else.
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
They're going to be legally going after him for every single thing. If he gets pardoned, then he could do what he needs to do for us and for America and go after all these things. If he does not get pardoned, he's going to be just fighting lawyers, and he's doing what he's been trying to fight all the last 4 years with it. Everybody against him.
He didn't say Biden won. He didn't say that. That's false news. Now, if you look at the links they're referring to and listen to it, he didn't say that. But the headlines say that. So that's false news.
So a smooth transition, which could be him.
To a new administration, which could be him and another vice president.
Correct.
And they're going to fence tomorrow, bring somebody else in, and then go from there. Yeah, General, I'm just wondering, does anybody know what General Mike Flynn...
We're going to pause really quick, guys.
Just like I said, this is both sides. You heard I'm not sure who it was that was speaking, but she even said that hasn't been verified, so that's coming from false news, going against what some of the generals and retired military are saying. So again, this is completely unified. Both sides are speaking on this subject. So,
FYI, let's continue before we get
Just in
banned.
terms of invoking the Insurrection Act or taking any such actions.
General Flynn is advising, from what I know, to guide the president that there'll be a smooth transition to a presidency of President Trump, not Biden. And that's why the next 12 days in phase one, the actions will be taken, and those actions will be to invoke the Insurrectionist Act, as Joe McInerney's covered, or if he has to martial law, and he still has that ability as president within the next 12 days.
Listen.
Thank you. I really appreciate your.
I'd like to ask a question. If President Trump does this, what good is it going to do if there's no Justice Department? They have bellied up on this whole entire nation.
They are set aside.
That's
I
right.
sure hope so.
The courts will be set aside. The Supreme Court will be set aside. There'll be military tribunals to try the treasonous people that have been involved in this.
Okay, thank you. Pastor Broden, you have a question.
Yes, the effectiveness of the Insurrection Act is only as good as the military is willing to support the president. The issue for us on this phone is, will the military respond if he calls for the Insurrection Act? Will they respond and stand with him?
The designated military operations will, and that is specifically the Special Operations Command under the Secretary of Defense.
We're going to take a pause. Go ahead, Drinker.
okay, so the question that was brought up was, will the military support the president under the Insurrection Act? Now, granted, the military can refuse to obey the president under the Insurrection Act. However, when a legalized National Guard is formed, where they activate the National Guard to come to the aid and security of a state that the president believes has become unruly, the National Guard has to respond to it. But the question was raised, will the military support the president, the standing president, Donald J. Trump? They will not support the president at all. They will support the people.
The people. We, the people. Go ahead,
Because
sorry.
the oath that I took when I joined the United States Marine Corps was to protect the country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I don't give a fuck who the president is. I'm looking out for the people. So for everybody that is questioning whether the military will be on the side of the people or the government, and they want to bring up, well, you can't disobey an order. You can disobey an unlawful order. I've done many a time. So for all those that are questioning, will the military support the people? Yes. And I still have friends that are active duty right now. I still have friends in the alphabet departments. They will not support the government. They will support the people.
We, the people. We, the people. Share the live. Share the live. If you've not shared the live, share the live now, please. I want to see as many Patriots in here as I saw in my freaking live. There was 3,000 Patriots in my live. I want to see 3,000 Patriots in this live. Every big creator that is a conservative or Republican, I want to see them in this live. Share this live. This is imperative that we get this out, and I'm tired of being censored. I'm fucking sick of it.
And if we're able to get to the end of this Zoom call, I am going to recite the imperative sentence of the Constitution.
Imagine that.
It is the one sentence that encompasses everything that the Constitution stands for. So if we can get through this and all the way, and I don't get banned, I will recite that imperative phrase from the Constitution, because people don't talk like this anymore.
And FYI, if we get banned, there's going to be continue the mission number 3 is going live tomorrow. Continue the mission number 3 is going live tomorrow. He will play part 1, part 2 of this. You will hear it. You the people, we the people, and we will fucking stand. So, let's continue, because I am fucking livid. Look,
We just did right now. Ask it.
Okay.
almost deleted it.
I don't know how to post
Almost deleted it.
the chat comment, so I'll just read what I was trying to post and then ask for a response. President Trump's "Go Home Peaceably" video speech yesterday, I believe, satisfies the proclamation trigger of 10 U.S. Code Section 254 of the Insurrection Act. So he can now use all the Insurrection Act powers, including military National Guard resources, as mentioned in 10 U.S. Code 252.
That's okay.
That means that Antifa gave President Trump's hidden in plain view trigger to authorize the use of all Insurrection Act powers until the total mess is remedied. So he should use the military now and mete out military justice, and then use as much time as he needs later to explain
That's a
why he did
recording.
what he did. I don't
The
think he
buzzing
needs
and the
to
ringing,
invoke
that's from the recording.
the Insurrection Act, because he just did, by virtue of that video that he posted. Anyway, your comments, if any, General.
Well, I think, as Joe McInerney has explained, we've got a sequence of events here when we're what we call the end game. The end game here within the next 12 days. And President Trump knows who his allies are right now. He knows he can trust military intelligence as far as the intelligence coming in that they're receiving through different organizations. He's not getting it from the CIA or the FBI because he doesn't trust them. And so the military, the most trustworthy intelligence sources right now, and they're.
Ask a question.
I want to say something.
This is Janice Ricey. I have a question.
We are at a defining point right now
Let
with
Jen
America.
FYI, for those of you guys that are just joining, screen record the live. Screen record it. It's inevitable. We're gonna get banned every fucking time. Screen record the live. Save everything that you can. Share everything that you can. If you're in this live right now, share the live. Share the live. Share the live. Unfreaking doubtedly share the live. Play again.
General Valley, you're breaking up.
Sorry.
So could we have you say it again, please?
Am I still breaking up?
Not
General
right now.
Valley. Yes, every fucking general
That's
is
what
on
I
here.
said.
Every general. Every general is on here.
I'm just kidding you. So, what I'm trying to say
Almost
is the
every
intelligence
general.
that the best again,
Those of you who are asking me how do you record, screen record. If you have an iPhone, you have the option to screen record this.
Same with Android. I have an Android. You scroll down. It should be on your second page. When you swipe to the left, you'll see the screen record option. You click that, and it'll say, screen record, start recording now. You hit start recording now, and then you'll get a little shadow box at the top, about right here. That's like pause, stop, and that's how you do screen record on Android.
And if you can't do it tomorrow, continue the mission number 3. Continue the mission number 3 is going to be playing this all for you guys tomorrow. This is going to be 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know for sure. Keep an eye for it. Continue the mission number 3. He is Greg. He is the entire reason I was on this call. Follow, continue the mission number 3. And if you're a patriot, you're going to fucking spread this mission. You're going to spread it across the earth. Share the live. Share the freaking live. And we're going to continue playing.
It's through the military intelligence organizations, not the CIA or the FBI, because he doesn't trust them.
From the first
And
video
so,
about
with that,
3 minutes.
and with General Flynn in there advising him right now, we will see a strategic plan in this civil war that must work because it's the defining moment for America. It's the awakening of America versus the reset that's going to be planned with the globalists in the next month or 2. Gabriel?
Okay, hold on just a second. I'm getting several, and then I will get to you, babe.
We're stopping at 1 hour and 1 minute and 55 seconds.
All right, guys. That is the 1 hour and 1 minute, 55 second mark. You have 5 minutes. Restroom break, beverage break, shot break, cigarette break, whatever break you need, take it now. You have 5 minutes. You come right back here. We're going to fucking play part 2.